Don't play e4. Thank you. F3, knight f6, h3. Okay, I mean, this is not on the course. Let me think about this. I mean, g6, g4, I could take it, but it's a bit risky. This is a common idea. But after g6, g4, I could just play d6, you know, and ignore the pawn. Sometimes this idea is using the wing's gambit. So I'm gonna play g6 and force him to play g4. He doesn't do that. Okay, look at that. That's interesting. I mean, knight e4 looks very tempting here. Something d6, knight c6 and e5. Maybe castles, so that he cannot take it. Bishop is under attack and he does take it. Okay, what is happening here today? I mean, you're just blundering left and right. Good morning, F. Okay, I mean, check. d5. He can get a pawn here with e3. Yeah, with knight e4, but I mean, it's still a piece. Nothing has changed. Okay, now he's not even gonna get the pawn anymore. h5 drops the knight. There we go. Yeah, it's just complete collapse. Okay. Probably I'm gonna grab as much as I can in hopes that it's gonna finish the game a bit quicker. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this was actually surprisingly easy. First two games against e4. Okay, this is good. This is 2400. This is officially the highest rated player I have faced so far. h4. Yeah, I think there was such a move. e3. Was it like this or d6 first? I don't think it really matters. There you go. There you go. We just get to the classical position. e6. I like this structure. Queen e7 typically is a good move. Knight e7, knight b6, knight e5 looks interesting. Short cast looks interesting. Okay, let's try this. Check to the bishop. I think I would gain by winning this. c6 looks reasonable. I mean, why not? Okay, let's play c6, see what happens. And castle short. Yeah, okay. I guess I want to cause some damage here. Yeah, many players like to counter-strike in the center. He offers me a draw. No, thank you. Let me think. How do I react to this? a3 sacrifice. Probably it's a bit too much. Probably I have to take this. Probably I need to push a3 at some point. Is it characteristic that wants the whole pawn line like this? What do you mean? The opening I think I played ideally. This is basically the best setup you can do. I'm not sure about c6. I mean, this was improvisation. Maybe I could have played bishop d7, but of course the drawback is weakening the d6 pawn. I mean, I could suffer because of this at some point. Oh, by the way, thinking about this, I almost blundered bishop d6. Oh my goodness. So this means I cannot play knight h5. I almost blundered this because I thought after knight e4 I can play knight h5 and knight f4. Now that's a drawback of having the pawn on c7. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he has to play knight e4. Knight e4, bishop e4. I'm gonna drop the pawn. Play something like a3, b3, maybe, I don't know, queen f6 or rook f6 with idea after bishop g6, take on c3, queen c3, and I take the bishop on g6. Probably I'm still worse. I have a feeling I misplayed something. I have to check it. He left. Maybe that's why he offered me a draw. He had to leave. That's a shame. No joy to get such points, but okay, whatever. I accept no draws online. Especially on the speedrun. Well, if he is left, he should already have this connection lost, no? Weird. By the way, if anybody loses rating to this account, it's going to be refunded at some point, so there's no loss for nobody. No need to be unhappy about it. Okay, whatever, yeah. Let me check this game. This is weird. Let me check it. Okay, this I played ideal. This is perfect, this is perfect. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe knight c6 is more to the point. Yeah, knight c6 engine likes a bit more. Knight c6 and bishop d7 to have the e5 idea. Okay, I'll remember that. So I put the knight here. c6. Actually, engine says knight c4 is the move. Wow. C takes and knight e6. He didn't go there. I put the castles here. Knight e5, bishop g3. a5, e4. Yeah, I'm worse. I saw slightly misled as a4 here. And now, after knight e4, I thought I'm going to play a3. Actually, no, engine says this is okay. a3, b3, and not even protect the pawn on g6. I was thinking something like queen f6, bishop g6, and knight c3. I thought this looks fun. Engine hates it. It hates it because... Ah, wait, there's a pawn on d6 also under attack. Oh my goodness, I'm missing this already for a second time. But according to engine, simple bishop d7 is good, and if white takes on g6, I play rook c8. Oh yeah, this is looking really nice. So, I mean, maybe he can try to sacrifice something with knight g5, but who said I have to take it? Yeah, just ignore it. And it's a mess on the board. Just as I like it. I didn't expect already so strong opponents. Okay, there you go. Dutch again. Knight f6 is bishop f6, so let's play d6. This is in the course. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know, e4? I have to check this. I suppose I'm doing okay. Having a strong center and everything. Can't complain. b3 means no queen b3, that is correct. I mean, maybe queen e8 and g5. Maybe knight a6, knight c7. There's so many interesting ideas. Let's play queen a7 and see what happens. He doesn't want to castle. I mean, g5, knight h5. There's knight g4, very interesting idea. g5, knight h5 takes, f4 is a very interesting idea. Okay, let's maybe start with knight a6. Although I cannot play knight c7, he's going to play c5. What if I do this? g5, knight h5, and knight g4. Try to trap the knight. How about this? Does this make any sense? Okay, c5 is bishop e7. Need to trade this knight, but I value my ducks for bishop. C takes, obviously, he's knight of 4. Okay, I mean, the question is, where is he planning castle? I don't really understand it. Not queenside, right? Where do you put the king? Queen e8, bishop f7 to bishop h5. Maybe makes sense to improve the position. I mean, b5 could just ignore. There's no need to rush with things. Okay, maybe let's fix this as a weakness. Something I can target. Put the knight on g4 perhaps. I can always play king h7, rook g8, and g6. I mean, this weakness on g6, of course, it's there, but I don't see where he plans to put a king, really. So it's like a useless piece. Yeah, queen d1, of course. Oh, wow, he sacrifices it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Bishop g6. Yeah, this is a mouse slip. He doesn't take it? Wow. Was this on purpose? I mean, if this was on purpose, you have my respect. I mean, you didn't really have to do this. That was really nice of you. All right, let's hide the king. Bishop b4. Yeah, I should have maybe traded. And I think it's time to open up the position with something like b6. Okay, it's time to rip apart the queen side. This guy here is completely helpless. Yeah, he can't do nothing there. Maybe put back the knight. Protect the pawn on d5. Oh, wait, I'm blundering something. B takes rook c6, he would have taken the fate. Time to apply more pressure. All right, listen, thank you. I really appreciate it. This was a very nice gesture from my opponent. Mouse slipping, obviously, is one of the dangers when playing online. And yeah, I played bishop g6. I mouse slipped, and he did not take it on purpose. I really appreciate that. Because, you know, sometimes mouse slips, they disrupt logical flow of the game. And probably he also felt that taking the piece on g6 is not really appropriate. You have my respect. Yeah, this was very nice. Hey, Brennan. Thank you. Yes, that was some great manners. You don't see it very often online. Because again, the main purpose is why we play online at all, right? I mean, why? Why do we do this? We play for positive emotions. That's it. So, using a mouse slip of your opponent, yeah, it gets you the points, but what are the emotions? That being said, I have sometimes accepted myself mouse slips. Really depends on the situation. All right, let's play e4. All of this seems to be pretty standard. Take on e5 is knight g4. This is the typical idea. Maybe. Can I be creative here and play f5, g takes on knight h4? I mean, this looks interesting. Let's see if this works. One of the core ideas. Yeah, no. I want to play knight e2, knight e4. The knight goes to 5. There may be some rook f6 sacrifice. Knight e4, f5. Knight c5 looks good. Bishop e4 looks good. Knight f5. Okay, let's play bishop e4 to stop f5. What I really like is that all of my pieces are looking at opponent's king. I mean, this is, again, the main reason why we're playing the Dutch. Okay, this is Dutch reversed, of course. I mean, it's very direct, very straightforward. Go at opponent's king. That's it. I mean, really basic. Okay, so he wants to play f5. This is pretty obvious. Well, I guess I have to stop it. I'm not sure what else I can do. Take, take, take. Knight h6, rook h5, f5, and maybe this knight somewhere is under attack in some lines. I guess we'll see. I'm not entirely sure the sequence is even correct. We'll see. I'm thinking maybe takes, 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 knight h6. There could be g4. Knight f5, g takes f5, play knight e4, play queen h4. Okay, Ancient probably hates it, but I have an easy game for a time scramble. I'm not yet sure. Takes, takes, takes here, here. I immediately knight h6. That is interesting. Okay, and if I take it here and play knight c4 to stop him from playing f5, and this knight is also heading to f5. Yeah, this is how I simply play chess. Dynamics against material. In knight e5, bishop h6, or bishop h6, and then knight e5. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is even a great idea, to be honest. Because I do give away some dynamics. I think knight e5 was better. Oh, wait, there's even this move. But then I can put the knight on f5. I didn't expect he's not going to defend the pawn, but knight f5, queen e4, I think I should be doing okay. Let's go for the attack. When in doubt, always go for the attack. Okay, this unfortunately drops the queen. Let me check it. Thank you for the game, by the way. Engine says this is okay, by the way. Look at this. This is okay. Knight h4, knight e... Yeah, knight e4 was more precise. With the idea to play knight f5, rook f5, knight e6, and then push f5. So he took it. Knight e2, knight g4, bishop b4, knight e7. Engine says, yeah, I'm worse. So, I mean, I think this idea is really nice, but the question is, how do you incorporate it? Yeah, I could have played knight a3 first. Knight a3 with the idea to play knight c4. He could play rook e8. And now play f5. f5, g takes on f5, knight h4. And if he plays f takes on e4. Oh, this is looking completely different. And if he takes with knight e4, knight f5, takes, and where's this extra tempo useful? I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like I'm attacking. Hey, Richie. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas. Again, I just use them. There we go. Perfect. Hey, GM Banzo, I recognize you. You're Thomas, right? We have a fellow Gramster here with us. I saw you started the stream. Good choice. Good choice. If that was you. I noticed you started the stream something like a week ago. Okay, what do I play here? G6? Yeah, bishop G7. Okay, let's play knight E7. Initiative also might be a piece. I like how you say that. Yeah, initiative basically rock and rolls today. Play E5. Okay, perfect. I mean, I instantly achieved what I wanted. E4 is a threat. No, this is not very good, I'm afraid. Bishop F6. Yeah, just play Bishop F6, see what happens. E4, F4, C6, big calls. C6, knight C5. Do I need this bishop? It's actually a very good question. I mean, it's not like I really need it, but I think this knight actually is pretty useless. So yeah, I need it. I'm gonna play C6 and get rid of this beautiful knight from D5. I mean, it does protect the E5 square. Trying to fight for the B4 square. G5, G4. So he once played knight e2, knight c4, knight c6, but listen, I mean, I feel my attack is so much stronger here. So you have the weakness on d6, I have the attack. Okay, now the question is, how do I finish him off? Queen h5 is h4, g takes, the queen is under attack. Queen h3, rook e1. Maybe takes. Rook f2. King f2, queen h2, king f1. Is there a mate even? Let's try this out. Just a second. Rook e1, takes, rook f2, king f2, queen h2, king f1. There's at least a draw, but check here. Knight f6. Knight f6. Queen it. No, I don't think it works. Unfortunately. Okay, let's play a bit faster. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, this is a very beautiful idea of rook f2, queen h2. How do I know this? I know this from like a million games. Queen g5, h5, h4, knight h5. See what happens. The pawn on a5 doesn't matter. Yeah, I have a feeling I could have been, you know, more precise. Okay, let's open. Open. Is there something sacrifice on g3? Maybe bishop e6 is a good idea to include at some point. I mean, he's totally losing this. Because again, it's so easy to attack. And when you're playing from the defensive side, you protect like from everything. Okay, there's a threat, This doesn't matter. And when the seconds are ticking, I mean, you just don't know how to defend against everything. Well, this should be a mate, right? Somehow. Wow. Am I missing something? Oh wait, there's still rook d2. No, rook d2 is rook h6. Doesn't change much. Very brutal. And f5. Yeah, I'm not sure what it changes. Let's just grab the queen. Check. That's it. Hey, AOMF, if you qualify, I mean, we can play, sure. All right. Wait, what? The game still continues. All right, thank you for the game. Just a second, I want to go back to this critical moment. Okay, I mean, here I was like incredibly happy. I'm not sure about this bishop g7 idea. The angel likes it. c6, a5. Okay, maybe this was not necessary. g5, g4. Okay, I'm definitely winning here. Oh, wait, knight c5 just grabbed the pawn. On d3 would have been an easier game. Let me just check this moment. Was there this sacrifice? It was working, actually. Knight c5. With the idea to give a check and play knight e3, and if he takes it, I play bishop e6, and goodbye. Goodbye. So, after knight c5, he could have played something like rook e2, check, here, takes, here. What? Trade the queens. Trade the queens and continue play positionally. How about that? Yeah, I just have a beautiful domination of the minor pieces. I mean, this is really nice, right? I mean, I saw the idea, of course, but again, this is the moment. Yeah, takes, and rook f2. And he can't defend nothing because this is a double threat. He has to take it. King e3 is a mate on h6, this says. So, and I was thinking, how do I lift the rook? But yeah, actually knight c5 to gain access to bishop e6, it does make sense. But I mean, I need more time than 180 seconds for the entire game to cook like this. All right. This was really nice. I think I would need something like a couple of minutes. Couple of minutes. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait, did I recommend d5 in the course? I automatically took it. Okay, g3, okay. This is also mentioned that don't accept a gambit like this. Taking on h3 is dangerous. You need to have a control of the center. e6, bishop d6, castle, c5. Perfect. Yeah, maybe put here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this was... Taking on g4 is not what I recommend in the course. But I mean, I do mention that f takes on g4, even in case you do this, there's g3 always. So there's no issues for black whatsoever. Queen d3, yeah, the Manhattan, it is interesting, I agree. How does he stop e5 now? That's the big question. Play knight e5 himself? I might actually take it to play knight e7. or play something else. Knight e5, knight f3. I'm sure he's thinking about this right now. Takes, knight e7, knight f3. I don't know. Knight e5, maybe queen c7. I don't know. Maybe a bishop d7 along castle. Yeah, probably I'm gonna do this. Just complete development, let him fight for this e5 square. But you see, he's very busy. He's very busy about making this choice. He sees that e5 is there. This is too long thought. So Dr. Dutch today is coming with 100% medicine. I think he's missing. Where is he? Yeah, like 1 minute. MIA. Maybe already... Maybe like screaming, "Hey mom, I'm on TV! My game's on TV! Check this out!" I mean, you gotta play. Who dusts my trophies? Nobody. They just dust. I need to make renovations to this room. I bought the house as it is last year. And this room, this is my separate working room. Where I work, make my living, but I don't really like the design, so I'm gonna change it. Some of you already complained about the yellowness. Yeah, it's there. Okay, he's disconnected. He bows down to the might of the Dutch. 9 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. Approaching 2300 mark. Yes. This is a really nice day. Everybody allows me to play the Dutch. I mean, I could have played e5 as well, so no issues with that. Yeah, I suppose I play e5. And something c6, e4, d5 maybe? I'm not sure. By the way, e4 maybe is not ideal because he has a very nice control of the center. Let's be careful. Yeah, this makes sense what he's doing. This is very logical. Okay, I guess I have to close the bishop at some point. Bishop e6 looks very tempting, although after d5 takes, and what happens then? I mean, this is a complete waste of time already, so my knight is going here to d3 square. I think I'm just much better. Put the knight, I suppose, on e5, just in case some fork ideas. g5, bishop h5 is there. Oh, what I'm doing. All right. I think he's already dropping something. Knight c4. Just take on d5. Look at these knights. Knight f3, bishop b2 is a threat. I just want to open up the queen and control the d squares, and he drops the rook. There we go. And then now he drops the knight. Okay, I mean... The only thing I'm not sure, maybe I should have pushed e4 immediately. I'm not sure about that. I think it does make sense to play e4 immediately. Engine says, yes, sir. Play e4 immediately. I play queen e7. He played b5. Now I play e4. And now Engine says this is supposedly worse. Why? Because after b takes knight f4, white keeps an edge. Wait, not knight f4, but what is it? Bishop a3. White keeps an edge. Okay, where's the big difference? Let me try to understand this. So if I play e4 immediately, and he plays b5. Oh, then I have time to play bishop e6. So queen e7 is just a waste of time. Actually, the higher I climb, the less e4 I get. I guess it's also some sign that many high-level players, they like to play d4 more. Okay, h3, this I don't remember. I think I can play d5, c5, like against the Manhattan Gambit. Let's see. e3. e3. Okay, but I'm going to play c5 now anyway. And play e5. Oh, I mean, this is a dream position. There's some f4, bishop f2 ideas in the future. Thank you for the weak pawn on h3, which makes these things possible. I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling I should already open up the position with d4, sacrifice something, but okay, let's keep the bishop. The start at a4 is so silly. He's probably going to play c4. Let's open up the position. I mean, this should mean something. By the way, there was this trick queen d4, queen e8. No. Somehow I feel this check is necessary. I was thinking about some b5, bishop b7 ideas, but maybe this is not the moment to do this. Oh, wrong arrow. A 4. Yeah, I guess you have to do this. I'm not sure actually about queen d6. Maybe it was not such a great move. Have I played any cheaters in the speedrun? Thank goodness, no. I'm not sure actually I like my position here. I think I misplayed it. I don't like it. Now there's no attack and he's pretty okay. I mean, the knight before is silly. There's b5 idea. There's c takes on b6 with rook c1. Now I have to try to salvage. But I'm still having a lot of chances here, obviously. A lot of dynamics. I don't care about the pawn on the 5. You can have it. There's some knight e4 ideas. It's very difficult to play this. I mean, okay, you win a pawn, but you have to defend and spend time and try to, you know, calculate a lot of things very quickly. Hey, obscure figure. But he defends really precise. You can do that? Actually, quite a surprise that he can do this. There's some rook h3 idea somewhere, but I just don't know where to execute this. So the position is very complex. Okay, let's go forward. Try everything in the middle, all the chips in the middle. And just pray it's gonna be enough. Knight f5. What? I'm blundering something? I am blundering something. Okay, it's time to sacrifice the queen. Bishop g4. That's the threat. Okay. Ah, that was really weird. Just a second. I mean, he played very good at times. So, okay, the opening for him was a complete disaster. Yeah, so here basically I can do whatever I want. And yeah, this d4 felt very natural. Takes, bishop d3. And about here, I somehow should have done better. So engine says, yeah, knight c6, castles. Oh. Knight h5. Knight h5. Actually, it does make sense. I mean, maybe some f4 ideas. How about f4 immediately? Yeah. This feels pretty interesting. This already got today. Grab the center, forget about the Dutch. I mean, this is quite easy. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this resembles some French. So I need to make sure I'm not blundering some shots on d5. So knight e5 takes, like short castle, bishop c4. I should be really careful. How about knight c7 here? Just to protect the knight. Which is an idea from that once French. So I protect this square, stop any knight b5 ideas. Now I think I can safely castle. Think about g5 f4. There you go. Now I think this is completely legal. Queen c2, maybe he's looking for some cheapos. I can play bishop d6, it's fine. Which is more dangerous for white, classical Dutch or modern Benoni? I mean, the question already is pretty wrong. It's the Leningrad Dutch, of course. What classical Dutch? Who plays classical Dutch? There's only one right way to play the Dutch, and that is the Leningrad Dutch. This knight again is useless. Maybe b6, get rid of it. Let's play 4. 4, knight f5. Bishop g4. Okay, let's get rid of this knight so that it goes away. Off you go. Away you go. I'm not sure what this really changes. I think f3 already is almost like a mate somewhere. How do you stop the mate? Okay, that was not very good. From the watch perspective. In the speedrun, I already won so many games with the same idea. Okay. Oh wait, rook f5, what I'm doing. I wanted to sacrifice the queen. I was so focused on sacrificing the queen, but maybe actually there was no mate at all. Like queen h2 and rook h6. And then I noticed the queen on c1 is guarding the h6 square. Let's focus now here. I can just take it, I suppose. But why do I need this? Just go for the mate. GG. It's 2300. One small step closer. By the way, I think I'm going to have to soon finish because I said so. Something I need to do. So this is probably the final game. So a shorter stream this time. Just in case they go this square. Well, this is literally the same. e4, e5. Block the bishop. This is definitely going to help me. Thank you for this. I mean, d4 is not really necessary, but, you know, just in case I solidify the center. Think about h3, g4. Thank you for the pawn on h5. Really appreciate it. So he wants to play queen b4. All right, let's go. Maybe knight c3 is more accurate. I don't know. Okay, let's just complete development, see what happens. g4 is not going to disappear. g4, queen h4, something. The pawn. Should I care about it? I mean, okay, whatever. It's not like I really care. It's I care about the knight on c3. Bishop c4. Okay, there you go. g4. Queen f3, queen h3, bishop e3, king f2, rook h1. Ideas like these. They look pretty nasty. There's nothing here. So he wants to play f6. Well, I'm not sure if I should stop this, but okay, let's play bishop e3 just in case, you know, allow him to play f6. Knight b4. That's a move I did not expect, like, at all. Okay, this bishop is not doing anything. Let's trade it. Probably I could have just ignored the knight e3 threat. Play queen f3. My king is weak, but the question is how can he plan to... How is he planning to exploit this? Only move is f6. Oh yeah, by the way, there was a pawn under attack. I did not even notice this. There you go. Remove the rook. And let's go for the mate. I mean, the knight is not playing. I'm thinking about some phantom threats. Let him worry about it. He's not concerned. Quite a bit not concerned. And if I go here? I think he should be concerned. Queen b3, okay. Like I said, the queen side doesn't matter. Just go forward. This is where your prize is. You can even play rook c2 and queen b2. Everything is protected here. There you go. Let's try. It's time to open it up. And g5 is also a big threat. So he's losing something big time. That's it. All right, this is going to be the final game. As already said,